Welcome to Mr. Tango TV, the knowledge zone giving you daily tips video about e-learning, entrepreneurship, and financial education right here.
Today we are talking about your first sales funnel. So your first sales funnel. Your sales funnel is something you must have online if you have any interest in making money online and having a successful business. So your sales funnel, it's the thing that every business must have, and it's kind of a complicated thing at times. Some people think it's complicated, but the purpose of your first sales funnel here is to help you guys understand that it is not a complicated process, because I want to show you guys how to set up your very first sales funnel, and we're going to call this an opt-in funnel, but it's a very important part of your funnel. So what we're going to set up today, and I'm going to show you guys step by step, every step of the way that I do, is what we call the first sales funnel. And that is, you have a squeeze page, you take them to an upsell. In your autoresponder, you have email follow-up set up for your customers. Then you have a download page, where on that download page they can get what they opted in for, the free product they opted in for. And then they can also get sold on your product, or they can get sold on related affiliate offers. So the key part of a sales funnel is that we want to send traffic to this squeeze page. So that's our landing page. That's the page where we want to send our customers to. And I'll show you an example of one of my squeeze pages right now, actually, so you guys can see that. So this is an example of one of my squeeze pages. This is my best converting squeeze page. It gets about 50-some%, 52% conversion, and it's a very good squeeze page conversion rate. So it's very simple. The reason it's called a squeeze page is they have two options. They can put in their name and email, or they can leave the page. And so those are the only two options. So I give them a free product that adds value to them. And so the first part of your sales funnel, step number one, is we need to create a giveaway product, a good high quality product that you give away. And then we need to send them to set it up on a squeeze page. So what I'm going to show you guys today in this product, the main purpose behind this product is to not have you set up your giveaway product, but it's to show you guys step by step the technical side of setting up your first funnel, because it's not as difficult as we may think. This one landing page here can drive all the sales for your entire business. You could actually run a six-figure-a-year business with this one-page website. That's the first part of your sales funnel. So it's very powerful. It's a very powerful concept, because if you set up one of these landing pages, which the sole purpose of it is to get customer information, whether it's an email or whether it's an email and a phone number, or an email, phone number, and address, whatever kind of customer data you need, you can set that up on a page where you give them an incentive or a reason to sign up. And then you can just focus on driving all the traffic you want to this page. That could be paid traffic, that could be pop-under traffic for your sales pages, that could be links like on my blog here. I link to my squeeze pages here. I also have an opt-in form here as well. So there's many different things that you can use, to get traffic to your squeeze page. And so as you guys think of everything I'm showing you guys, just imagine that you could just have one of these pages. So you just need to set this up one time, and if you set it up correctly, you can have a page that's going to send you money month after month after month. And the reason it can send you money, passive income and consistent income, is because we're going to set this up with an upsell, so you can get paid on the upsell. We're going to set it up with a follow-up email sequence, so you can get paid when people click on your email follow-ups. We will also be having banner ads or additional ways they can buy your products or affiliate products on your download page. And then most importantly is you're building an email list with this opt-in form. And because you have an email list, you can now send an email to those subscribers with a related offer. And so you could send them an offer every few days. You could get in a pattern of sending them great content and then send them a high quality offer. And then so within your first sales funnel, what you guys have here is an opportunity to set up a squeeze page and then make money consistently. And then all you have to worry about is just sending traffic to this one page. And just picture a whole bunch of arrows here. So we could have 20 arrows here, right? Every one of the arrows pointing to the squeeze page could be a traffic source. It could be Facebook ads, could be YouTube ads, could be a pop under on your sales page, could be a link on your blog, could be a link at the end of your blog post, it could be a link at the end of an article that you publish online, it could be a link from a press release, from Google AdWords. You guys should start be getting the idea here, but that's what we're focused on here with the funnel. And in your first funnel, we want to keep it very simple. And then I'm also going to show you guys how I set up a funnel, a very basic funnel for a product launch as well. So that way you guys can understand how a funnel works, because when you use a sales funnel, you can actually double or triple the amount of money that you're making. So it's extremely powerful and essential for you to have in your business. So, yep. So the squeeze page is the first part of your funnel, and that's what we're going to set up. We're going to set up the squeeze page, and this template I'm using, you guys will have access to as well when it comes time to download this training. So that way you guys can follow along a lot easier. I wanted to keep this very simple for you guys. So let's go back to the slides here. And so again, we've got our squeeze page. That's what we're going to set up first. The first part of a funnel is you need a giveaway offer. So you need something that would give people a reason to opt into your list. And so again, that reason could be any number of things. It could be, that reason could be a free report. It could be a free interview. It could be even a webinar. And so you just need to have a squeeze page that gives people something of value. And then after they opt in, we would take them to an upsell. So that would be your product or a related product that might fit that. So one of your products, a PLR product, something like that. So they opt in for free. They're taken to an upsell page which says, thank you for submitting your information. You might want to check this page out. Check your inbox, your email inbox, and I'll show you how that works for the free product. Then you do email follow-ups, and those email follow-ups could be links to your product. And then finally, that first email follow-up has a link to your download page, and on that download page we have more content, more information so you can make money. So we're going to start by setting up the first part of this, but I also want to show you a little bit of a sales funnel example here, because I want you guys to understand what we're setting up here. So when you're selling products within your first funnel, you have your front-end product, you have your one-time offer, you could have a second or a third one-time offer, or a downsell. So that means when people buy your first product, instead of them just buying your product and being done and that's it, I like to include upsells, and that's something that's allowed me to do highly successful product launches. So I have something running right now, a promotion where people can spend anywhere from $7 to $27 for my front-end product, but then they're given the opportunity to spend $97. And if they say no to that, I offer them a $39 offer. And if they say no to this or no to this, I still offer them another $67 offer, all the way until they're offered a $497 product. And right now, I have people going through this funnel. I actually just had a sale come in on PayPal for this, and it is the first part of this funnel. And typically what happens is about 10 or 15 minutes after that first sale comes in, I get another sale, about 30 to 40% in that range, sometimes higher, will actually upgrade at one of these two levels. And so it's very powerful, because instead of just selling them one product, we're now making more money off of that first initial sale. And so that's why sales funnels are so beneficial to your business. That's why they're so essential, and that's why we want to set up that opt-in funnel first so we can start building leads, we can start building our business, and we want to set it up correctly so that we're set up to make money, because I want to make sure you're set up to make massive amounts of money. So the next thing here, it makes your bank account happy when you have a sales funnel. It makes your affiliates happy because your affiliates like to get paid on the upsells as well. And it also, most importantly, it makes your customers happy because, believe it or not, when your customers are interested in something enough to put in their name and email, they're also interested enough to find out what else you have to offer them. So this is an example of two different products that I did. And you'll notice here the front end price for the product. This was a $37 product, so $37 front end price. And we sold 2,300 units. Now, this was a $37 front end price. And notice this number right here, average price, $56.96. Now, you're probably wondering, how do we go from $37 to $56.96? Well, that's because we have upsells. Remember, just like I was just showing you right here, there were upsells. That is what a sales funnel is. So every time you hear somebody talk about a sales funnel, when you hear people talking about it, that's what they're referring to, is your upsells, the products that you offer on the back end of your front end promotion. And that could be coaching, it could be a membership site, it could be additional training. And you don't have to have a whole bunch of upsells. You could even just have one upsell. And even if you don't have a first upsell, that's completely fine, because as we're going to show you, you can have a sales funnel, and that's why we're calling this your first sales funnel, with just having a PLR product or your own front end product, and that's it. Because we're going to have the giveaway that's going to lead to an upsell, and then we're going to put it up in the follow-up email so that we can follow up with our customers and make sales on autopilot. So a sales funnel allows you to make money on autopilot, meaning it's automated income. Another example here, this was an average front-end price point is $17. The average sale price that we make in our funnel is $40.23. So as you're watching this, I hope it's starting to hit home to you that you can turn a $17 average sale, and if you just had a $17 product, that's great, right? So you would just make $17. But I know many of you are smart and you're thinking, well, I would much rather make 2.5 times this every time somebody buys the product, right? And that's what a sales funnel can do for you, is it can double, sometimes triple the average price that you're making. And this is an example of a multiple six-figure launch funnel that we use, meaning this is a product that's generated $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 in sales. So we use this time and time again. And so you've got your front end product at $37. The upsell is $97. Take them to a downsell if they say no. Then we have our second OTO at $77, third OTO, and then finally a $497. So that's a lot of upsells that we offer there. But honestly, for you in your first funnel, you could start just right here with a front end product and an upsell, or we could do a squeeze page into your upsell as well. So we'll talk about things you can include in your product funnels, but now I want to show you guys the mechanics, the technical side of setting up your sales funnel, because I wanted you guys to understand why it's important, but I want to show you how to do it, because so many of us understand, we might learn just the why, but I want to teach you guys the how. So how do we set this up now, right? Now that I've taught you that you need to have one. So for your first sales funnel, that's what we're calling this, we're going to set up a squeeze page to an upsell. Then we're going to set up email follow-ups in Aweber, in the Aweber autoresponder. And so that's going to give us our first funnel that we're setting up from scratch. So let's jump over here let me go over to the squeeze page here. So this is the squeeze page that we're going to set up. I want to first tell you guys the first tool that we're going to need. And this is called Composer. And so you can get Composer at composer.net. And this is an HTML editor. So this is a software that's been around for a long time. You can see it's been around since 2010 of all things. But this is a software that I still use to this day because it's very simple to manage my HTML templates. Now later in this training, I'm not going to do these live. I'm going to actually do these separately. I'm going to do a recording showing you how to use lead pages, how to use ClickFunnels, and how to use Optimize Press. So that way you guys understand how to use those other pages to create your funnel, the other page builders. But I know many of you, you maybe don't want to subscribe to that, or you find it to be too complicated, so you decide that you want to use the template that I have and just do it like this. And so that's why I'm going to set it up this way. So that's why we're going to set it up using Composer during this live version of the training. So I'm going to come over here, and I've opened up Composer. So composer.net, it's a free software that you can download. Now I'm going to go up here to where it says open, and then I'm going to go over to where that product is. So I'm going to go down to my products, your first funnel, and squeeze page. So squeeze page is right here. And this right here is the squeeze page. So this is a squeeze page template. And it's going to say, you know, discover how to start from scratch and generate $100 per day. So we could change this squeeze page. So this is the template that you guys will receive. And I would encourage you guys to change this headline so it fits your offer, so it fits your business. And so that's the first thing we want to do, is we want to customize this squeeze page. We want to customize it. And then we're going to set up our upsell page. And then we're going to go in and set this up in our autoresponder. So I'm going to show you, for this training, we're going to show you how to set this up in Aweber. So that way you know how to set up your first web form, how to set up your follow-up sequences, and how to set up your upsell pages. And that's the purpose of this training. So the first step within Composer is we just need to change this template so it fits your business. So discover how to start from scratch, and let's say discover how to start from scratch and generate, let's say generate income online using, and you could say private label rights. I'm going to just keep mine here because this seems to work well. Generate $100 per day. So discover how to start from scratch and generate $100 per day using private label rights content. Again, you could change this, discover how to start from scratch and begin to lose weight starting tomorrow. Discover how to start from scratch and generate more power in your golf swing. Discover how to make how to have a better relationship with your spouse. Discover how to make more income from home. Discover how to make meals in under 30 minutes. So it's up to you, whatever your market is. You can use this as like a swipe file for you, a headline swipe file. So that's what you guys can do there. And so that's what you want to do. So the first step here is to set up your squeeze page. So take this template. We're going to set this up. And so you need to have your giveaway products. Your giveaway product, again, could be an ebook. It could be a private label rights product. It could be an audio recording. It's whatever you want to give away. That's the most important element is you want to have something that you give away. So you want to have a product that you give away. And so we've got our giveaway product on this page. And I like the way this squeeze page is worded. And so it is worded well. So just use your best email address and then click the button to instantly get access to your free training. And so that's what you can do there. All right. So get your guide. Let me change that. Get your guide to make money online free. And then right here I've put the word enter your autoresponder code. So again, I've just made my edits. You can edit. It's really simple. I mean, literally it's just clicking around with your mouse, clicking where you want to edit and changing the words. Okay, does that make sense? So it should be very simple for you guys to edit. So I like to keep it extremely simple when I do this. So this is my squeeze page. This is how you edit it with Composer. Super simple process. You can change the copyright info to be your business down here. And so you could put copyright your business name here if you wanted to do that. And so that is good to go. So now I would come up here and I would say File, Save As, and then let's just save this as an HTML file, and we'll say index-2. And at this point, you also will want to have a domain name. So you're going to want to have a domain name ready to go as well. So to get a domain name, we can go out to GoDaddy.com. That's where I like to go to get my domain names. And so for your business, you want to have a domain that actually suits your market, that it suits what kind of material you're offering. So mine happens to be PLR, so I've got I Am Guru, like Internet Marketing Guru PLR. That's in my title. So for you, let's pretend that we're doing a fitness product. And so let's say your fitness, offer, search domains. I just put in your fitness offer there. Let's see, your fitness offer. Wow, that's available, yourfitnessoffer.com. That's kind of a cool domain, actually, yourfitnessoffer.com, and it could be like a free giveaway. So that's how that works. So super simple. And when you're ready to register a domain, you just click on select, and then that is available. So yourfitnessoffer.com. So that's a really good domain name there. And so you could, again, do that for any market. I like to have the word offer in there because it kind of shows people value. It shows that you're giving them something that's beneficial to them. So you can definitely do that. So you'll need to have, after you set up that squeeze page, we need to have a domain name for where we're going to upload this material to. So, okay, so we're now logged into GoDaddy here. And you can type in your domain. This is how you register your domain because it's the first, what you really want to have as well with your funnel. So again, I just chose select. I go here to continue to cart, and you want to be careful because you don't necessarily need to register it for 5 years out for your domain. So I'm just going to register mine for 1 year, and then we'll go proceed to checkout here. And so let's go ahead and do that. So grab the right payment details here. Perfect. And then just simply choose place your order. Place your order. And there you go. So now we've registered the domain name. So it's a very simple process. To find good domains, it's a good idea you can also go out to GoDaddy or to google.com to find a good domain. And you can type in, let's say, for example, fitness. Let's say that's what we were going for. And let's say fitness website. Let's say, okay, fitness tips. Let's say fitness tips, or you could do dog training tips, whatever your market is. And you could type in, these different keywords, fitness tips of the day. And then you could actually copy and paste these keywords to see if they're available in GoDaddy when you go to GoDaddy to search for a domain name. Because you want to have a good domain in order to be the front end of your sales funnel. That's why I showed you guys that. So if you already have your domain, you guys could skip this step. But again, I wanted to show you that. So you just go to GoDaddy and register your domain. So, yep. So that's a simple process. So we need to get our squeeze page set up, which we already did using Composer. We just import that into this landing page. Then from there we go to GoDaddy, make sure you have a domain name registered so we can go on to the next part of the process, which is to set up our upsell page. So we're going to set up our upsell page. So that's where I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to go over here to the sales pages here. I've got a couple sales pages here. And I'm going to click on sales page right here. So this right here is a sales page. So if you've already created your first info product, you should have a sales page for it. And so that's why I can show you this step right now. You should have, at this point, you should have a sales page created. You should have your product. Now, this training is not about how to create your first info product. It's not about how to, write your sales copy. This training is specifically about, let's set up your first sales funnel. Let's take people from your free giveaway to a relevant offer, which could be yours or it could be a PLR product, and let's put that in there. So the next thing we want to do, so this is the sales page. So we're going to pretend that you've already written your sales page. Now again, there's other resources and training for how to set up your sales page, but just know we need to have your sales page set up so we can continue onto our sales funnel process. So again, have your squeeze page set up. Step 1. Step 2, make sure you have a good domain name registered. Like I love that yourfitnessoffer.com. That's a very simple domain. As you guys can see, in just a few minutes, I was able to register a high quality domain name, you know, that I can use for my business. So a really high quality domain. So this is the sales page for my product. And this is all that I need to add to it. So it's really simple. This is the only thing I need to add to my particular product here. Is at the top, I need to add the phrase, thank you. And this again, because what's happening right now is they're coming from this squeeze page, and this is going to be the upsell offer. So this could be, again, your product or private label rights product, but you want to have something that's related that your customers can be upsold to. It could be a sales page for your coaching services. It could be for your membership site. It's completely up to you what this page is. So thank you for signing up for the free, and then what's this product called? $100 a day, full-time income with PLR. Full-time income with PLR training. For the free full-time income with PLR training. Let's see here. Please check your download link. Download link has been emailed to you. Please check your inbox after you review this very special opportunity. So the reason you want to do that is because you want to get them in the habit of checking their email from you as well. So some people, you know, they might opt in and you take them straight to the download page, right? So straight to the download page. And you can do that, but the problem is you lose out on a chance to upsell them. So you lose out on a chance to make money. Secondly, though, you miss out on the opportunity to get them in the habit of checking and seeing emails from you and actually clicking on the link to go to the download page, because you want to train your audience about clicking. You want to train your audience about upsells. So you want to get in their mind that this is how the process is going to work. And so, you know, that's what you want to do. And just as we were talking, just to kind of prove this concept, so just as we were talking, $97 sale came in. Because remember a little while ago I told you somebody just entered my funnel, and I get notifications on my phone when people purchase. And so I told you in about 10 or 15 minutes somebody will probably upgrade, and that's exactly what happened, because that's what sales funnels can do for your business. That's why we're teaching this concept right now. So again, so I use this note. You guys can copy what I wrote here. You know, thank you for signing up for the free How to Lose Weight in 10 Days training. Your download link has been emailed to you. Please check your inbox after you review this very special opportunity. So inside of Composer, now again, I'm going to do a training, a very basic training after this that's going to show you guys how to use OptimizePress, how to use lead pages, and then how to use ClickFunnels. So that way you guys can know how to play around with those platforms as well. But if you're using standard HTML, which I like to use, that's why I still use it, because it works and it's effective. So in fact, the pages in some of our funnels, in fact, our upsell page, it converts very well. It's a standard HTML page. I don't have to use fancy tools to make my business work. I really just focus on a sales funnel. So your sales funnel does not matter what tools you use. Yes, there's tools like ClickFunnels. They make your life much easier, but you don't have to have those tools. That's the main thing I want to get across to you. So you can click here on the little up arrow to kind of increase that font if you would like. So that's what I'm doing there. And then you can also kind of highlight it in yellow if we wanted to really make it stand out in the background. So notice I did that. So thank you for signing up for the free full-time income with PLR training. Your download link has been emailed to you. Please check your inbox after you review this special opportunity. So this is where, again, for me, I'm going to put in my name here from the desk of, okay, we'll throw our name in there, or John Smith. So drop your name in the sales page, scroll down here, we've got our sales copy, and then this is where you would put in your order link would go here. Again, your sales page is going to have your order link already on it. It's going to already have the name, your name on there. So again, I'm just tweaking that here. You put your copyright there for your company. So this is that basic sales page. You have a very basic sales page. So after they opt in, they're taken to this page. Thank you for signing up. And this is where I'm going to also include something else on here. So I'm going to include a additional a no thanks button. So no thanks, I will pass on this opportunity, on this upgrade. I'd call it a special upgrade opportunity. Okay, no thanks, I will pass on the special upgrade opportunity. And what's going to happen here is this is going to become the link. So you've got your add to cart button there, right? Click here to order now. This link here, no thanks, I'll pass on the special upgrade opportunity, is going to send people to your download page. So again, you would put in your domain here. So it's going to be yourdomain.com / and I would say download page. So downloadpage.html, and we'll just click on OK. So again, so down here after your add to cart button on your upsell, this is how I continue people through my funnel. So at the end of that, I include this information, very basic. No thanks, I will pass on the special upgrade opportunity. You could also add to this text up here something like this. Scroll to the bottom to continue to the download page. And then I'm just going to format that so it fits a little better. There you go. Thank you for signing up. Let's go back and get the background here. All right, so thank you for signing up for the free full-time income with PLR training. Your download link has been emailed to you. Please check your inbox after you review this very special opportunity. Scroll to the bottom to continue to the download page. So that's what I put in there on my page. I keep it super basic. Scroll to the bottom. We'll go all the way down here. That's why we put in our no thanks link, so they can either add this upgrade to the cart or they can choose no thanks. If they click no thanks, then you send them straight to your download page. And on that download page, what you're going to have is the links to access the product. And then on top of that, you're also going to have maybe a banner ad to send people back to this sales page so that they can get their upgrade and continue. So you can always be selling your product. And what's also going to happen is as soon as they opt in inside our autoresponder, we're going to have a follow-up email that then sells people on the training that you're offering. So it sells people on your product, or it sells people on related affiliate content, related affiliate training as well. So that is how that works. So the next part of the process is we're just going to save this. I'm just going to go to File, Save As, and I'm going to save this as a special name just so I know where it's at. So we're going to say funnel, I could call it, funnel 1, and we'll say upsell 1 DL568. So we'll just kind of make a random letter there. So funnel 1, upsell 1 DL568. Click on save. So now we've done that. So now I have officially saved this page as the upsell funnel. And this page is now ready to be uploaded to my server. So it's ready to be uploaded to my hosting company. And so at that point when we upload it, we've now got a link that we can actually put into our form when we set up our autoresponder code. And so that's why there's a process here. That's why I encourage you to set up your squeeze page first and your free giveaway. Then we're going to set up your upsell page with the little note at the top. And then what we're also going to have here though is an upsell without, so I'm going to open the file and this is just the basic sales page here. So now we've got one without as well, without the content at the top. So you want to have two versions of your sales page. I'm going to say sales page 1. And the reason we have two versions of our sales page saved here is because this is the page they land on right after they put in their name and email on the first part of your funnel. So they put in their name and email, then they're taken to this upsell, and then this is now going to become the sales page that you send them to from your follow-up emails, that you send them to from the download page. And so that way you're sending them to a sales page that doesn't say, hey, thanks for opting in, so it confuses them again. So that's why it's important that I shared that with you, because you want to have two versions of this page. And you can do that in Lead Pages, ClickFunnels. They make it really simple here with Composer as well. So now that this is set up, we need to go set up our download page. We need to set up our download page. Okay, so the next part of this process here is we're going to go and grab our download page here. So we're going to grab an example download page. So I'm over here. I've got a download page for our squeeze page offer. Confirmed your request. Successfully got your request for the product. All right, so downloaded now. Right click to save as. So click here to download the audio interview. Click here to download the audio transcript. So this would be whatever your giveaway is, that's what you would link here. So whether it's an audio file, whether it is a transcript, that's what you're going to include here. With that, okay? And then you can also include your product image there if you wanted to. So thank you. You have, I would say instead of successfully confirmed, thank you, your download page, your free offer can be downloaded below. And this again would be the page that we're sending people to. Remember this sales page right here? Or this sales page with the no thanks link at the bottom. The no thanks link is going to send people, after they pass on the upgrade opportunity, it's going to send them to your download page. Now notice on my download page, I have an upsell to my coaching club at $97 a month with a $4.95 trial. So that's my highly recommended source. Now you could have a highly recommended source that could be a banner ad or a link to your product. Could be a link here to your first, to the product here that we just promoted as an upsell. It could be a link to another affiliate product. You could put an affiliate product there. So it could be any number of things that you include down there. So that's going to be completely up to you. And then of course you've got your support desk link as well down there for people. So again, editing this, modifying this page, super simple. If you want to change, when you do change the download link, you're just going to highlight it, go to insert HTML, or excuse me, insert link, and then this is where you would put in the direct link to the product that you're giving away, to your free giveaway product, whether it's an MP3, the ebook, PDF, PowerPoint slides, a video, whatever your free giveaway is, that's where we're going to link that on this page. So again, editing this page is super simple. Notice I'm just clicking where I want to type, and I just type like I'm writing in Microsoft Word or that I'm writing an email. So very, very simple. Now that we've got that done, I'm going to click Save As on this, and we'll just say download full-time PLR income and go save. So there's our download page. So now we've got our download page created. We've got our squeeze page ready to go. We've got the first funnel upsell that's been made, and then now we've got our download page ready. So at this phase, it's time to upload this to our web hosting server. Once this has been loaded up to our server, we're now able from there to go into our autoresponder, whether it's Aweber or ActiveCampaign, whatever your autoresponder is, we're going to go in there and set everything up in our autoresponder so that as soon as people opt in, they're going to be taken through this part of the sales funnel. So they're going to be taken through this part of the process. So let's go in and I'm going to show you one other tool that I use. This is a free tool that I use, and it's called FileZilla. and it's a free program. You're going to want to download this at some point because there's going to be a time where you need to upload files from your computer to your web host. And so those could be the free giveaway product that you're offering. It could be any number of things. So in this case, we're going to upload from FileZilla. We're going to upload from FileZilla to our web host. So I'm going to go here, download FileZilla Client. It's a free software, free for Windows or Mac. That's why I recommend it. And it's called FTP, which stands for File Transfer Protocol. It's a fancy name for saying it helps you upload your files from your computer, so your sales pages, your giveaway products, your information products. It helps you download your images, everything from your computer that you've worked on to your web host so that you can start to make money. Now, the web host I use is HostGator. So, or Bluehost and HostGator, I'm sorry. So Bluehost is one of the ones I use. I have a domain called hostingcounts.com that you guys can use to check out a Bluehost and actually save significantly. It's got a $3.95 a month, so very low cost option there. So hostingcounts.com, that's how you can get a discount on your web host. Just another way to add value to you guys. And then HostGator.com is the other one that I use. I actually have accounts at both of these only because I want to show you guys how to use these in order to make to make money for yourself. So HostGator or Bluehost, and I like both of them. I feel they're both reliable. I think they both are going to serve your needs. So you need to have a web host, and you can just set up the account and follow their instructions. There's no need for me to set up hosting in front of you because they do a good job of it. So you will need a web hosting company after you've gotten to the point where your sales page is ready. Now, most of you watching this, you already have your web host, and so that's why we're not going into that. So we're going to pretend like you already have your web host. And so I'm going to go to FileZilla here, FileZilla, and inside FileZilla, you can come up here to the left-hand corner. So in the left-hand corner here, and you can simply choose new site, and then this would be, so let's pretend, so this is your fitness offer. So again, I would go over here to new site. Oops. And let's rename that, and we'll say, click here and choose rename. I'm clicking too fast. Yourfitnessoffer.com. We're going to pretend that's what we just set this up on. And then the host generally is going to be your domain name. So if I were to set up a hosting account with the domain yourfitnessoffer.com that I just bought and used the protocol is going to be FTP. Encryption, typically I'm going to use plain FTP, and then logon type I'm going to choose normal, and this is going to become, what you put in here is going to be the username and password that your web hosting company provided you. So this would be username and then password that your web hosting company provided for you. And the reason I'm showing you this is because I want to show you guys how to do this within FileZilla, because you guys need to know how to do the FTP so you guys can upload files from your computer easily. So if you need help finding this information, contact your web hosting company. They're going to be able to help you identify what that information is. And then once it's set up, you can just click on OK. And then when you're ready to log in, you would come into open up FileZilla on your computer. Again, you could just navigate it to it like anything else on your computer. And then you'd come in here and choose that drop-down menu there, so your fitness offer, and it would upload that material. So I'm actually going to go into my server here. So go into my my server, and then you want to choose public HTML. Public HTML, that's where we're going to do most everything from. When you've already attached, when you've got your hosting set up, when your domain name is on your web host, you're going to see your domain name in here. So like I've got beingtherecounts.com, builtfit.com. You can get the idea as to where, what we're looking at here. So I'm going to go here and just create a folder, and I'm just going to call this funnel 1 for now because that's what we're going to create. So I usually put my opt-in funnels under my main domain name, and then I'll just create a subdirectory. So I'm just going to choose create directory, and it's going to say new directory. So I'm going to call this, let's just call this one free offer 1, and choose OK. And then I just simply need to navigate to that folder, double click on it, and now I'm ready to upload the files from my computer here. So I've got my files here that I've been working on. So notice I've got your first funnel. This is the folder where I've just been working on for you guys. And we've got our squeeze page here. So I'm going to upload my squeeze page by simply right clicking or left clicking, and then right click and choose upload, right click and upload. And that uploads the files to our web host, uploads the files to our web host. Next thing I'm going to do now is go to the sales page. So sales page, and we've got our funnel 1, that's the first upsell. And then we've got sales page number 1 here. And then we've got our style sheet and our images. So those are all parts of our sales page. And I'm going to right click on that. Again, you can hit Control, or you can just right click on these. And so there it goes. So everything's been uploaded there. And it tells me in the right hand corner when it's been upgraded or uploaded for you. Final thing we need to do is get our download page now. So I'm going to go here to the folder and choose download page, and there it is. So download full-time income. So now we've got everything set up on our server as it should be, and there's 3 links that we need to download. So I've got open on my computer a notepad file. I love to use notepad.txt files myself. I find them to be very simple. In fact, I keep my daily notes on these, so I do all kinds of stuff on my notepad file. So I like it because it's easy to copy and paste, and it copies and pastes really clean. So what we need to do is grab a couple of links here. So the first link we need to grab is going to be our funnel upsell link, our upsell link. So for that, I simply just right click and I choose copy URL to click to the clipboard. Copy URL to the clipboard. Right click and paste. And then what's going to happen here is it's going to paste in and say FTP, and then it's going to have your information up here. So this is where you put in your domain name. So whatever domain it's on, that's what's going to go there. So I'm going to put http www.imguruplr.com/free offer. So notice that is the directory that we created. And the reason this training is technical is because I want you guys to understand how files work on the internet. Because when you're setting up your first funnel, this is a piece of internet marketing that most people don't teach, and it's a spot where I see most people get stuck. That's why I like to teach it slow, simple, and step by step for people. So again, I'll show you another example. So we've got our first upsell. Then we want to grab our sales page link, and I'm going to right click and choose copy URLs to clipboard again, and then right click and choose paste. Right click and choose paste. And then notice again, it's going to give me the FTP. You just need to take that away and put in your domain name. Your domain is going to go here. So in this case, it's http www.imguruplr.com/free offer. Next thing we're going to do here is go on over to, let's see, the next thing we need is our download page. So our download page, again, I'm going to right click, choose copy URLs to clipboard, paste that in there, and then put in my URL, my domain name. So now what we have here, and then you always want to put a slash at the end because that shows that it's a new directory. So now we've got our funnel 1 upsell. So this is the page they're going to land on as soon as they opt into our squeeze page. And then we also have our squeeze page link as well, just so you know what it is. And that's simply going to be the folder that you uploaded. So now I'm going to go copy and paste these into my web browser here so we can look at this. So notice that. So now we've got our opt-in form here. Next thing we've got that we just uploaded to our server. This is going to be the page they land on after they opt in. So thank you for signing up for the free offer. Boom. They can scroll down. And then this is going to be the link to your download page. And I actually need to fix that link on here. So let me go back here and fix that link, because that is going to be the download page. So the no thanks link, you want to make sure it is the proper download page link. That's why we need to upload the files though, so we can make sure we put in the correct link there. Insert that, insert the link, click paste on that, and then choose OK. And then next thing we're going to click on is save. And then I'll go back to my FileZilla. And because I uploaded or upgraded this page, I'm going to re-upload it. And that's on the server now. And we'll hit refresh. And notice this, now this is the next test. So again, after they opt in on the squeeze page that we just saw here, so they opt in, they're taken to our sales page here, the sales page for the free offer. Scroll down here, they say, no thanks, I'm going to pass on this upgrade. Click on that, it takes them right into our download page that's also been uploaded. And so we just did a simple test and everything is set up. So now it's kind of fun because now we get to go into our autoresponder and we get to set this all up. So this next part of the process is we're going to go into our Aweber autoresponder. And we're going to finish the setup phase. We're going to go in again to the autoresponder and finish the setup. So I'm going to use Aweber for this example. Same principles are going to apply whether you're using GetResponse, whether you're using GetResponse, ActiveCampaign, Infusionsoft. The principles are very similar. We're creating our opt-in form. We're creating a new web form for this example. We're creating an opt-in form. We're creating a follow-up sequence for that opt-in. And so this is how we're creating our very first sales funnel right now. Next thing that we're going to do is log into the autoresponder. So there's multiple autoresponders you can use. You can use Aweber, you can use GetResponse, you can use ActiveCampaign. So there's many other ones that you can use also. So I'm going to log into my autoresponder now. So I'm going to log into my account, and then up here at the top, we're going to go to list options, or I'm sorry, manage list. Manage list at the top of Aweber, manage list. And then we're going to create a list. I'm going to choose create a list. And the company name, we'll just put in your name. So you can put your company name here or the product name. So that's my company name, so I'll put that in here. And then the company website, I would put a link to your squeeze page link, would go right in there, company website. And then which address would you like to include? So put in my address there. Sender name, it's going to come from your name. So John Smith, sender name would be john.smith@yourdomain.com. And then click on next step. This is where you're going to create your list name. So what I like to do when I create my list name is, it's tempting when you first create your account to be like, I'm going to call it something generic like list 1, list 2, those types of things. But I like to make sure it's very specific to the product or the offer. So my free offer, it's the $100 a day offer. So I'll call it $100 a day funnel 1. Just so I know exactly what it is. So this is also going to help your customers understand. So you will receive free training on how to earn a full-time income with PLR. And then click on next step and then choose response required. Please confirm your request. please click the link below to confirm that you'd like to receive email. So again, my confirmation message, please click the link below to confirm that you'd like to receive your free giveaway product. And then the next thing, thank you, and then you put your name there, and then choose, again, this is the confirmation message that you must approve first. Approve message and create the list. Approve message and create the list. And I'm going to show you guys one other thing that I do. Now, it's up to you if you want to do this, but notice up here it says current list. Now, I've got hundreds of lists, no joke, in my Aweber. This is just my Aweber account. And inside Aweber, I have hundreds of lists. And so we want to choose the funnel that we just set up, and that's $100 a day funnel 1. And then list options here, we go down to list settings and select list settings. So list options and list settings. So all that looks good, so that's perfect. You can personalize your list, and I will keep that up to you. If you want to connect your Twitter, you could do that as well. So every time you send an email broadcast, it would go out to Twitter. And then I'm going to go here to confirmed opt-in. So please click the link below to confirm that you'd like to receive your free giveaway product. And what I choose here is send a confirmed opt-in email for the web forms. I tend to turn this one off. I turn it off, and some people might say, well, that's no good because that's not double opt-in. They encourage you to keep it open. I like to turn it off because I find I get a much better rate of subscribers that actually end up on my list, because in this day and age, a lot of these follow-up emails that they get, the confirmation messages get stuck in spam, and so people that were intended to be on your list, they don't end up on your list. And so I turn that off. And then the confirmation success page, if you have one, that's going to be this first funnel. So that's going to be that sales page that you guys would have. So it's your sales page for your product, your PLR product. So that's where you get the content that I'm showing on these pages. So I'm going to choose Save Settings. Save Settings. All right, so that has now been saved. So the next thing that we're going to do here is going up. So now we've created our form here. So we've got our form set up here. We need to create our sign up form. So we need to create our sign up form. So I'm going to go here and choose Sign Up Form, and then we're going to simply select Create Your First Sign Up Form. Okay, so now what we're going to do here is go to the opt-in forms, and we're going to choose our template. So there's several templates that you can choose from. There's some that I've used pretty successfully, so I'll show you which one that I've used. It's this gray one with this blue background. It works really well for me. Again, you can choose from any of the templates that you want. You absolutely don't need to use the one that I use. I just happen to like that opt-in form, that's all. So I'm going to choose Load Template, and then again I can take the header off there, and you can really customize these templates really well. That's what I like about Aweber and GetResponse. You can actually play around with these very nicely, and actually there's a lot of possibilities there. So let's go here to background, and you'll notice the background color was, kind of had a gray. You could actually change that color if you really wanted to, but I'm not going to. So you can really play around with that. And so I've also got the main form here, the body of it. And so we've got the body of the form, and then the background, you can go like with the solid color if you want. So you got your name, you got your email, and then this one here says submit. And I like to use, this is the phrase I like to use, send me my free training. I think it's a little more personal than just submit. Send me my free training. And it's hard to argue because that page that I'm using as an example here, it's my best converting one. It converts at over 50%. So I only want to share the best. So it's very, very profitable for you. So we've got our little page linked up here, so send me my free training, and then we're going to go, now you can choose to, I just do email only. You could choose if you want to do the name as well. So I'm going to take off the name and just go strictly the email, because that tends to help me get a better conversion rate for my squeeze page. Now your situation might be different. And so now I'm going to come over here. I'm going to come over here and going to choose go to step 2. Go to step 2. And then my web form, I'm going to call this funnel 1 opt-in. And then the thank you page, this is really important. They've got a basic thank you page, which is a default one by Aweber, so it's a default thank you page. And you also have a custom URL. So the custom URL is going to be, so this means after they opt in, what page are they going to land on? Well, the thank you page we want them to land on is our first funnel upsell, our first funnel upsell. So that's going to be this page, just so you guys can understand how this works. The thank you for signing up page that we created at the beginning here with the no thanks link after the order button, that's going to be the page we want them to land on. If you also will have an already subscribed page. So that means if they've already subscribed, Aweber would send them to a page that said you've already subscribed to my list. Or you could just send them straight back to the funnel, which I prefer to do, because that way, if they've already subscribed to me, they might go right back through the funnel, and I'm perfectly fine with that. So then you go to step 3 and you choose save your web form. Save your web form. And now we're ready to add our web form to our HTML page. So very simple now, right? So we're at a very simple process. I will install my form. And I'm going to choose JavaScript just because there's a lot less JavaScript coding. I'm going to click on that, right click and choose copy, right click and copy. And then I'm going to go over to my files here in Composer. And notice in this template, now you guys are going to have access to this template. Yours is going to look slightly different because you're going to have new, new wording up here that fits your market and your free offer. You might have a new image here for your free giveaway offer. So yours is going to look quite a bit different than mine is. And so what I'm going to do is highlight, enter your autoresponder code here. All I've got to do is highlight that, go up here to where it says Insert HTML, and then I put my mouse over that area, so enter autoresponder code here, and I paste it in, Control V or right click and paste, and then I choose insert. Once I insert that, the opt-in form is going to be on our page. Then I simply choose save, save on this, and now I can upload that change. I can upload that change. So I'm going to go here to my squeeze page here. So I'm going to go to my squeeze page in the folder, and I will upload that. And so now we can go back and look at it. So there's index-1A, okay. And you want to make sure that it's your index page, because that's going to be the main squeeze page there. So now that we did that, let's see if the web form shows up. And so let's go here and go to free offer 1. And there it is. Discover how to start from scratch and generate $100 per day. Grab your guide to make money online free. Boom, put in their email. So now I'm going to test this out. I'm going to put in my email, choose send me my free training, and it takes me right over to this page. And at the same time, they've been added to my email list. So we've tested that now. So that's pretty exciting because now we know how to create our funnel, right? So we've created our squeeze page. When the email is put in, when they put in the email and click send me my free training, they're taken where they should be, which is our first upsell. But now we're not done yet because we need to, because as we promise on this page, remember we tell them that they need to check their inbox in order to get access. So now we need to create the next thing, which is going to be our follow-up email messages. And I'm going to show you an example by creating, we'll do 5 of these. We'll do 5 follow-up emails so you guys can get an idea of how this works. Now, for your first funnel, you can get by with just one product. I have a business partner and good friend of mine who has over 100 products and or 100 follow-up messages. So that means that is complete automation, meaning when people land on his squeeze page and they get his free giveaway, they are they're touched, meaning they're reached out to over 100 times with good value, good training, and opportunities to upgrade through affiliate links and those types of things. So he does a really good job of that by having a good follow-up sequence. So now that we're ready to go, it's important when you're in Aweber that you choose current list and you choose $100, the funnel that you're working with. So the drop-down menu, make sure you're working with the squeeze page or funnel that you have. And I'm going to go over here to messages, and you want to choose draft, messages and draft. It's now going to ask you to create a message. Now they've got a drag and drop email builder, they've got a plain text message builder, and an HTML editor. Now for me personally, I like to use the plain text message editor because I find that it's just so much simpler to simply copy and paste these emails in. Some people like to use custom HTML, and that works just as effectively. That works really well also. So I'm going to come over here and type a very brief email. So hello, thank you for signing up for my free report and training teaching you how to make $100 per day with PLR. You can download your free report and audio interview at the link below. And let's go here. And then that's perfect. Okay, and if you need anything at all or have questions for me, please respond to this email and I will answer you directly. Watch your inbox for the next few days, as I will have more value to offer you. Thank you, and then put your name in there. And the reason we ask them to respond is because you want to get them in the habit of engaging with you, but also it's been proven now that with Gmail and Yahoo getting really really big on spam traps and making sure, it's very difficult for a lot of our emails to end up in the inboxes like they used to. And so when you have people respond to you personally, that actually tells Google, it tells Yahoo that you're sending legitimate emails, like as if we're receiving emails from a friend. So if they're actually hitting the reply button, that is tracked. Whenever people whatever they do in their email, whether it's Yahoo or Gmail or Hotmail or Comcast or anything like that, that information is tracked by them. So they know what you're doing at all times. And so when people are responding to you, they're going to know that. They're going to say, well, that person must be a good sender, so we're going to whitelist his email. And so that's why I encourage that in my first email, that they try and reach out to me. And I'm going to add that later on here to all my funnels for myself, because it's so important. So I'm going to make sure because I have a lot of squeeze pages, so it's one of those things that's kind of brand new that I want to add and share with you. So your download link is inside, or I'd say access your free download your free training inside. All right, that's going to get them to open it, and then I go down here and I choose save and exit, and then it's going to ask me for send options here. Now make sure your current list again is still set up here. Send options, you want to say add to follow-up series, So I'm going to choose, and then it's going to ask you if you want to track the clicks. That's up to you. Follow-up number 1 is a welcome message, so we're going to say add to follow-up series for our current list. So that means now when people opt in, they're going to be instantly receiving this email. And I'm going to set up the next few emails as well for you. So we're going to go here to create a message and choose plain text message. Now I've already got, just for this example, just because for sake of time, I already have some follow-up emails ready to go just for time's sake. So let's go over here and choose your first funnel. And let's go to, so now we've got our email swipes here. So this is one of our email swipes that we can use. So let's call it the Real Internet Lifestyle because they just opted in. And again, I'm just going to copy and paste these in. I'm going to do this fairly briefly just so you guys can see how it works. I want you guys to understand the process. Okay, so notice this, hi first name. You've probably come to a lot of markets. Okay, so I've got a little training there. And then this would be the chance to put in a link to our sales page here. So this is where I'm going to put in a link to my sales page. Now again, you do not have to be sending them to your sales page. You could be sending them to maybe an interview you did so you build more value to them. You could be sending them to an affiliate product. You could be sending them to a video that you've done. You can be sending them. You want to get them in the habit of clicking though within your first few emails so that they get engaged with you. And so, you know, that's what you want to do here. So again, so I'm just going to copy and paste that in there, or you could type in your email. And I'm going to choose save and exit, save and exit. And then I'm going to choose send options. Again, notice it goes to my drafts folder. And I'm going to choose send options, send options. And I'm going to choose add to follow-up series again. And this one you can choose when you want to send it. Do you want to send it one day after the previous? And I generally would say yes. So send it one day after. You could send the message based on your subscribers' local time so you know when they receive it best. Or you can just keep that blank. So I'm just going to go with tracking of the links. We know if they're clicking. And then add to the follow-up message series. So add to the follow-up message series. And so we've done that. And then now we're going to go to create a message. And I'm going to choose another plain text message. And I'm going to open up my next email swipe. And let's just say the most frequently asked question answered. Most frequently asked question is answered. And then I'll simply copy and paste this in there. All right, and then see the question and answer here. So that is where I would throw in, again, my link one more time, and that's going to be the sales page link without the information at the top. That's going to be the sales page link without that at the top. And again, these email swipes, you would want to write your own email swipes for your product. You don't want to use mine. This just happens to be the swipes I have for my product. So yours would be different. And you could also use your affiliate link. So we'll go save and exit on that. And then we're going to go send options and choose add to follow-up series. And then again, you could choose that to go one day after the previous, one day after the previous. And so now we've got our follow-up sequence. I'm going to do one more just because I want to make sure you guys get the process and how it works. And so let's open one more of our valued email swipes here. So I'm going to grab this email swipe, a real no-cost system. Okay, so I like that a lot. And then let's go back over here. So we'll say hello, and then we'll put in our link here. Again, it says your affiliate link, but I'm just showing you guys as an example. Could be your sales page, could be your affiliate link. I just want you guys to get in the habit and understanding of how you set up these follow-ups. Super simple, actually. All right, we'll throw our link in there one more time. And then I'm going to go over here and choose save and exit, save and exit. And then we're going to choose schedule, or excuse me, add to follow-up series. And this one we're going to send, let's say 2 days after that one, 2 days after that. and I've now added it to the follow-up sequence. And now we've got 4 follow-up messages. So the first one's going out immediately. The next follow-up is going to be 1 day after. The third follow-up will go the day after that, and this one's going to go on day 4. So you guys can see here what's happening is we've created an automated little sales machine, and all you have to do is set these up once, and then you just focus on driving as much traffic and as many visitors as you can to this squeeze page that we set up. Because what's going to happen is as soon as they put in their email, they've now entered this follow-up sequence, and that's why it's called a sales funnel. And in this sales funnel and follow-up sequence, they're now going to start getting these emails in their inbox like clockwork. And so you could have 10 of these messages, you could have 5 of these messages. And the key thing is that you just focus on driving traffic here, and then you've got an automated machine that's running in the background. So it's very powerful for you. So that's why I wanted to show you why that's so vital to your sales funnel success. And let's opt in here and let's go check my email inbox. So I'm going to check if my follow-up showed up there. All right, so again, we're on our free offer here. We're going to test this funnel out. So I'm going to go put in my email, paulcountsmarketing@gmail.com, send me my free training. Thanks for signing up. Okay, I'm going to read through this. I'm deciding, no, this offer is not for me. No thanks, I will pass. Took me right to the download page to download my free offer. I have my coaching club link here that works correctly. And then now let's go check our email to see if it showed up. So I'm going to go to my Gmail account. We'll let that load up here. Okay, and then click play. And notice that from John Smith, john.smith at my domain. Hello, thank you for signing up for my free report and training on how to make $100 per day. You can download your free report and audio interview at this link. If you need anything at all or have questions for me, please respond to this email. Watch your inbox in the next few days. So there we go. So now if I click on that, that's going to take me right where it should, and that is going to be right to the download link. So I've tested it. I feel good. I've got our follow-up sequence in place as well. Anytime you want to check on your follow-up message sequence or add more, you just simply make sure your current list is checked, go to messages, and choose Legacy Follow-Up Series. So what we just did here in front of you guys was we set up our very first sales funnel. This is a very simple and a very basic sales funnel that we just set up. And again, this is an example of a sales funnel that we've used for multi-six-figure products. So you can apply everything we just did, and so consider the front-end product like it's your squeeze page, like it's your landing page, the first part of your funnel. And then you've got your upsell, and then you've got your second upsell if you have that many, and your third upsell. And I'm going to show you what my upsells look like so you guys can get an idea as to what you're looking at. So there's things you can offer in your upsells and in your funnel just to kind of add value, but you can think of like even for an upsell to your giveaway, right? You can think of things you want to add. So that could be additional video training, that can be templates, that could be a Facebook mastermind group that you give them access to. It could be group coaching, could be a membership site, increased rights like plugins, products with rights. You could offer resource lists, Q&A sessions, and then pile on the bonuses to really boost the value. You can offer downsells, which allows you to basically take away something from the upsell, and then you call that a downsell. You can do webinars. You can do done-for-you services to really give your customers more value. Integrate your strategic funnel, so your products are leads into your strategic funnel. So these are all things that you can do. So example number 1 is going to be your front-end ebook. Upsell number 1 could be a video with MP3s and templates. Then you do a downsell for videos only, Facebook mastermind group, a monthly group coaching session, annual group coaching, and then a related webinar where you sell them. So this is a perfect example of a funnel that I just gave you. So again, you could offer an ebook, and then the video version of that ebook with the MP3 and the templates could also be included. Then you offer some videos. Then you could upsell to a mastermind group and Q&A, a monthly group coaching, and just really keep adding value to people. Example number 2, you could do a video group, mastermind plus group coaching, and then you could offer group coaching on an annual basis as well. So these are just some ideas of things you can add to a perfect sales funnel. So let me show you how that's going to look though, because it's one thing to show you here, it's another thing to show you some examples of what's actually working. So I'm going to go over here and show you guys some examples of this. So let's go here to the sales funnel. Okay, so let's pretend, I'm just going to show you an example of how this would play out here. So I'm going to pretend that I'm actually adding an upsell to the no-cost income stream product that we just set up. So let's go to sales page here. So this is our plain sales page. So I've got my sales page right here, the standard sales page. And then let's go to open on this one, and we're also going to open one other sales page. That's going to be this product on niche marketing. So this is my other sales page that I have on niche marketing. And at the top here, I like to put a little message here. So let's just say save as sales page, and I'm going to call this OTO for one-time offer, OTO 1. And then this one, we're going to call it OTO number 2. So we'll go to File, Save As, and I'm going to call it OTO 2, OTO 2. And so let's go ahead and do that. OTO 2. And we'll call it Sales Page OTO 2. So I'm going to put a little wording at the top that is centered that says, congratulations on your purchase, on your investment today. Check out this amazing one-time offer. All right, so you can put that in at the top if you would like. You could add that, add that content in there. And then right down here, we would put our standard no thanks links. And so in here, I usually do that at the bottom when it comes to the sales page. And I say, no thanks, I will pass on this unique upgrade opportunity, and say no to the step-by-step video training, which is designed to take me to the next level. And then, okay, and then we'll just choose no thanks on that, highlight it, and then you're going to send people to that sales page. So I'm actually going to, you'd put in the link to that, but I'm going to send people straight to it. Sales page OTO 2, click on OK. So that means when they click on this, they're going to be taken to OTO number 2. So that would be the link to your second upsell. And this is exactly how I structure my funnels. It's such a simple concept. And then right here, I will do the no thanks again after the order button. So no thanks, I will pass on this and continue to my download page. Boom, and then this would be a chance to link to your download page for your product, for your information product. So that would be a chance to link to the download page there. So there we go, and then I simply just click on save. So now let me show you how that's going to play out, how that would work. And you could do the same thing for no matter how many products you have. So I'm going to go here to sales page, and I'm going to open this up. So I'm going to go to NCIS sales site. This is going to be OTO number 1. And then let's go to the next one here. So you can scroll down here. Congrats on your investment. No thanks. I will continue to my download page. Notice it takes them to this next offer, which you could put a wording that says, check out this amazing offer. And again, this could be like a video as well. Sometimes video upsells work great. Notice here, no thanks. I will pass on this and continue to my download page. Boom. I just put the link in there. It takes people straight to the download page. Thank you for your purchase. So that's how that works. It's, again, super simple. So as you add products to your sales funnel, all you have to do is just set up a very basic second version of the sales page for that product. And then you can just add the no thanks link at the bottom of it, and that will continue on in your funnel. So you can have as many upsells as you want within your product's sales funnel. So it's really a powerful concept for you to do. And so that's why, again, funnels confuse a lot of people, but they're not difficult as you guys see. It's very simple. So that's what we have for today. I wanted to show you guys the most important thing that I wanted to share with you was that your sales funnel is the most important part of your business. And so it all starts with this free offer, with this squeeze page. Once you get your free giveaway set up and you send all this traffic and you have a follow-up sequence in place that sells people on your other products and your coaching and your services, then the sky is the limit because you have an automated marketing machine that's rolling for your business. You're now building emails so you can do broadcast messages to that list and sell affiliate products, offer your own products and services, offer your special offers, your sales, give them additional value through broadcast messages. So there's multiple ways you're creating income now because you've got upsells, then you could add a second upsell if you wanted to, a third upsell. So next thing you know, you've got an automated marketing machine, and that's what I wanted to help you with here with your first funnel.
So if you like what you see, then consider subscribing. Click on the bell notification so you won't miss any of our videos, tips, tricks, and tutorials.